Okay, so hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot and this is a general love reading for all the Gemini Sun Moon Venus rising from 12th till the 18th of May. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, not your story at all. Want to be a reader like me or want to have personal reading or healing sessions? Check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for Ho'oponopono Masterclass and self-love course, links are given below in the description box too. So let's start. You can check out. Let's start. Gemini, your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Let's see. We have the King of Swords. Okay, there's a sense of practicality. There's a sense of I know, you know. So this person is feeling like they know everything and they are being extremely logical and practical here regarding the situation. A little bit defensive too. Let me clarify this King of Swords as their feelings for you. What's happening? We have the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. My God. So this person is being extra defensive, extra logical, extra practical because they're hurt. This person is feeling they're not able to see the clear picture of anything ahead of this situation between you and them. They're supremely confused and stuck on you, and they're hurt beyond words. And that's why this person is feeling because they're hurt, they should hurt you. Obviously, hurt people. They don't have, you know, this intention of hurting you intentionally. But this person is definitely feeling like if I am hurt, Gemini should also feel the same because they are the reason that I am hurt and it makes sense to them. Okay. So let's see what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini? Six of Pentacles. You feel like there's a sense of imbalance in the situation. There's a lack of equal give and take of energy, and you're trying your best to balance the situation somehow, or being in this energy of okay, let me balance myself. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Seeking for balance. Okay, got it, honey. Come back. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Okay, you are manifesting this energy of universe. Please help me get out of this imbalanced kind of energy. Please help me to take care of myself, my money, my job, my career, my independence, my everything. You feel stuck in the situation where even if you tried your best to make it work out somehow, it didn't, and now you are feeling like you should just have a brand new beginning with yourself, and you should just you feel like you should transmute this imbalanced kind of energy into inner balance, inner peace and independence, lot of it. You're manifesting a way out of this imbalanced kind of energy. Okay, cool. Let's see what this person wants from you, honey, Gemini. Let's see what's happening. What are their intentions? King of Pentacles. Their intention is to have a very stable, mature and grounded kind of energy between you and them, so that they can sort it out with you with a mature and grounded kind of approach, not like kids. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Wow. This person wants to talk to you about a third energy involved in the situation, about something or someone that is creating more and more issues between you and them. So this person definitely wants to clear the air between you and them regarding a third energy that's kind of disturbing the peace, with maturity, with groundedness. And this person wants to do it as quickly as possible because they're kind of hurt. I don't know, it could be work situation, it could be money issues, it can be common like caste or cultural differences, and it can be a romantic third party that is creating more issues between you guys, and this person wants to clear the air with you as soon as possible with a very mature, grounded and compassionate kind of energy. Let's see what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Gemini. We have the page of swords. So from your side, you just want to keep yourself at a safe distance from this particular situation because it's kind of throwing you off the path, and it's kind of not giving you good energies. But you want to spy on this person, you want to keep tabs on this person somehow. Maybe you know you want to know more about this person, but from a distance. Let's clarify the page of swords here. We have the five of cups and the lovers and the strength card. Definitely you want to watch this person from a distance because you're being in this energy of too hurt, too like depressed, too much in this energy of not desperation. You're sad, you know, you're very very sad because of whatever happened between you guys, and you feel like what, and you just want to watch this person from a distance, and you want to have that strength, that much strength and courage in your life so that you can be in this energy of not doing anything about it but just watching from a distance because you're still attached to them emotionally and it hurts you, it bothers you. So that's why you just want to watch this person from a safe distance and you don't want to do anything about it as of now. Don't want to take any kind of action in this direction as of now. Let's see what's coming forward towards you till the 18th of May, honey. What could be the possible outcome here? Star card, okay, optimistic, positive, hopeful energy. Okay, let's see, let's clarify this. Mhm. We have the Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You are going to be done with the waiting game, both of you. And both of you are just detaching yourself from the situation and hoping for the best to come out. It's like both of you know that you guys should do something about the situation, but none of you is taking the action in this direction. But both of you are hoping for the best to come out of the situation because you guys are still attached to each other energetically. You guys can still feel each other's energy from time to time. So none of you is waiting for, none. Okay, both of you are waiting for the worst to be over. Both of you are just hoping for the situation to work out somehow, but none of you is doing anything about it. So it's like me living in this illusion and delusion that me not doing anything about the situation is a great idea, and everything is going to be fine somehow without taking any kind of action. And the other energy is mirroring me like in the same way. It's a very contradictory kind of outcome where both of you are telling me we are not waiting for that person or this energy to show up or do anything about it, or we are not waiting for this situation to work out or something, but still both of you are holding on to this hope and positivity that someday everything is going to be fine miraculously without us doing anything about the situation. That's not happening, but both of you are still like holding on to this hope that someday it's going to happen. Yeah, that's the deal. Okay, let's see for you the guidance here. Four of Cups. The more you are going to stay in this disappointment kind of energy, the more you are going to attract misery and disappointment towards you in a very, very deep way. It's like you guys have to come out of this self pity and depression mode and disappointment kind of mode. Why the hell I keep on attracting these kind of people towards me all the time? Why the hell the universe is punishing me? What the hell am I doing wrong? Am I not worthy of love? Am I not worthy of relationship? You have to get out of this bullshit. Once you are going to be in this solid energy of yes, I know I deserve love and I'm going to get that love someday in my life. Once you are going to get in that kind of energy, you will be having that kind of courage and the strength to resolve it with somebody or end it with somebody with love, with compassion, with forgiveness, not with I don't want to see your face and go just fuck yourself and never like look at me again. No, it's a totally different kind of energy that you're going to feel once you're going to get into step into your own power with self-love, self-care and self-healing. Come out of the self-pity and come out of this energy of anger, resentment towards yourself, towards your fate, towards this energy of yeah, universe never gives me anything, yeah, it sucks, yeah, my love life is always like this, la la la. Come out of this. You can do it. It's difficult but not impossible. That's the whole teaching of this whole reading today. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is what I have for you. So thank you so much for tuning in, German. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you.